Hey guys, time for Pretenders versus Contenders. Let's get right into this. Alright, before we start, let me just say what's been going on, why I've been gone for a while, been working a lot, and I've kind of been tired lately, so haven't had the energy to do this. Now I got the energy to do this. Let's just get right into this. Alright, we're going to start off with the AFC East. Now how I'm going to do this is, I'm going to go through the winners to the fourth place in each division. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with New England, Buffalo, Miami, then the Jets. That's because that was 1, 2, 3, and 4 in that division. Okay? Let's start with New England. Belichick, Brady, let's move on. Buffalo. I'm going to put them as pretender for now because I don't know if this team is just as good as last year's team. It's just a little bit of a question mark. Miami is a total question mark. I can't put either because I don't know what exactly this team's expectations are going to be after trading away Landry, getting rid of Sue. I just don't know what these expectations should be. And the Jets, they're pretenders for now. They're going to be starting a rookie quarterback. They still might be a year or two away from really contending. Let's move on to the AFC North. We have Pittsburgh. They're a contender as long as Roethlisberger stays healthy. Yes, they might not have Bell this year. He's still holding out. However, they still have a lot of good players on that team. Baltimore, they're a contender as well. They really revamped that receiving core. Flacco looks like he's going to have a really good year. Cincinnati, I'm going to have them as a pretender because they didn't look like they got better or worse from last year and they missed the playoffs. I just don't see them making it. And the Browns, everyone wants to say that the Browns are going to do something this year. Not me. They are pretenders until they start showing some improvement. Look, they're coming off a winless year. Okay? It is really tough to go from winless to playoff team. I just don't see that happening. Let's move on to the AFC South. Jacksonville won that division last year. They are contenders again. Tennessee, they won the playoffs. They're contenders. Indianapolis, contenders. And Houston, yeah, they're contenders as well. Why are all these teams contenders? Jacksonville may have the best defense in the league. Tennessee, their team just keeps getting better and better. Indianapolis, they have Andrew Luck back. That can make all the difference. And Houston, their team is now getting better and better. And they have Watson coming back, J.J. Watt coming back, and they also have Whitney Merciless coming back. Yeah, they got some good players. And finally, the AFC West. KC's another team that's a question mark, only because I don't know how Mahomes is going to do his first year. If he does well, then I might put him as the contender halfway through the year. If he doesn't, it could go either way. The Chargers, they are contenders. This is probably the best team in the West right now. Oakland, they are pretenders even before they traded Mac. And finally, Denver, they're pretenders until I see how Keenan does in that offense. Look, it's a new quarterback, and Keenan, like I mentioned before, it's tough for a quarterback to come into a new team and really adjust accordingly. We're just going to have to see how Keenan does. Alright, time for the NFC. Let's start off with the East. Philadelphia, they're contenders. Yes, they might not have Carson Wentz for a few weeks, but Nick Foles is a capable backup that can get them some wins in their talent. Dallas, I'm going to have them as contenders. Ezekiel Elliott is back for a whole season. Dak Prescott should take that next step. Dallas could be a really good team. Washington, I'm going to put them as contenders for now. But if Alex Smith doesn't adjust or something happens, they could be pretenders. And the Giants, they're pretenders, but that could change if Saquon Barkley is lights out, the best rookie in this class. Let's move on to the North. Minnesota, they are still contenders. This is the best all-around team I have seen in this league. Detroit, I'm putting them as contenders because Matt Stafford has proven that he can get them wins when they need them. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers is coming back. They're contenders. They're always going to be contenders as long as Rodgers is healthy. Chicago, I originally had them as pretenders, but with this Mac trade, I'm putting them as a question mark. just because I want to see how Mac does with his new team. Let's move on to the South. New Orleans won this division last year. They are contenders. They still have Breeze. Their defense really improved last year, and I can see them improving again this year. Carolina, they're contenders. They are still a very good team. Atlanta, they're contenders, of course. And now Matt Ryan's got a new toy in Calvin Ridley, and that defense should be just fine. Tampa Bay, they're going to be without Jameis Winston for the first 3 games. I don't know if Fitzpatrick can step in and get him some wins. They're pretenders. And let's move on to the NFC West. The Rams, they are contenders. Okay, the moves that they made in the offseason, they really improved this team, and this team was already good to begin with. Seattle, they are a question mark right now because they got rid of Richard Sherman. Michael Bennett is gone. Jimmy Graham's gone. So they are in a transition period right now. Arizona, they are pretenders for now. But when does Rosen come in? That's the big question. And when he does come in, is he going to show why he was drafted where he was? And finally, San Francisco, they're contenders for now. But I want to see how Jimmy Garoppolo does with a full season under his belt. He has not played a full season yet. And now he just got a new contract. He's got to live up to it. Okay, guys, those are the contenders and the pretenders. Wait, there's more. So what's next? Well, tomorrow I make picks. I'm going to make them tonight, and then I'll put the video up tomorrow. All right, see you then.